Faithful finally here, back home, sweet home in Levi Stadium as the San Francisco 49ers get ready to play the Green Bay Packers here on camera. Hey, let's do this, guys. 3-0. It should be a good game. Somebody turned out, man. A lot of faithful up in the house already and still filling up. But get ready to see a good game. I know it's going to be a real good game, so fasten your seatbelts. Oh, take out the hat. Take out the hat.
49ers Latinx Employee Resource Group.
Let's do this. I'm pumped, man. I'm so pumped right now. Dude, great to be back home. Great to be back home. Yeah. Later.
There were three tight ends here and a fullback. And the ball handed off for the touchdown to Trey Sermon. Crosby, it's this one. 2 minutes and 39 seconds at the 12. Garoppolo over the middle. That's caught. Hughes check. Can he get in? Yes, he can. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trying to win it. And it is good to win the game.
It's your boy, Doug Williams, a.k.a. Chili Will, and the 49ers Street Squad. Oh, man, let me get the screen off of here. I have a little trouble here. Oh, man. There we go. Hi, what's up, everybody? Anyway, we're in for a good show, man, and that's right. You saw footage from the Sunday game. Oh, man, I didn't like the results of that one, but, but it was exciting to be home. But you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's do it here on the 49 Street Squad. Let's get this thing started. What's up, 49er faithful, man? Welcome to the 49er Street Squad. Your boy Chill Will, and man, like you saw the footage of, man. Hey, David,
Tough loss.
Exciting, man. Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was exciting, but a tough loss at the end. But we'll get over it.
Man, it was
get over it.
tough, man. It was oh man, it hurt. It hurt.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, I mean, just to get into it right away. I mean, 49ers lose to the Packers 30-28 after a rather crazy ending. I think the Niners did a good job, at least getting themselves back into the game. Jimmy drove downfield, and did what he had to do and scored a touchdown, but at the end of the day, still left a little bit too much time on the clock, man. 37 seconds, man. Rodgers just, he is who he is. He came out there and worked some of that Rodgers magic, I guess, and he threw a couple of big passes to Devontae Adams, and next thing you know, he's in field goal range, and he had to kick that kick, man, like you saw, and man, it was just like, oh man, I was, how'd you, David, tell me, man. How was you feeling watching that right at that time? Because I'm like, what was your feeling when you saw that? 37 seconds on the clock. Did you think that he could do it? Did you think Aaron Rodgers would be able to go down the field and score that last touchdown?
There's a few quarterbacks that can go down the field the way he did, and I kind of thought he could do it, and he did do it. So I'm not going to take it away from him, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just I don't know how we weren't double covering Adams the whole game.
Oh man.
All he was throwing to, he was throwing up to him.
Yeah.
And like Jonathan was saying, is like make someone else beat us. Take him out of the game, so he has to look somewhere else. I mean, it is
exactly, and you're right. I mean, Adams, man, this guy was a one-man wrecking crew on us. You know what I'm saying? And really, I mean, obviously Green Bay, Rodgers, and them guys, they came in with a game plan. I think they were like, hey, we're going to test these guys secondary. I mean, you saw him get the ball out of his hands like within 2 seconds. So, I mean, we couldn't even get no pressure on this guy. You know what I'm saying? The pass rush, our boy Bosa, even though he did have some good pressure up on the side at times, and also being held a lot. I'll get into that later, but at least I feel that. Anyway, he couldn't even get close to Rodgers because that ball was out of his hand like within 2 seconds, man.
Yeah.
2 seconds, and he was making some big time plays, and I was just like, wow. And then you know what? And I expected this too. I mean, like I was saying in my mind, I knew if Rodgers was going to be anywhere successful against our Niners, he was going to have to get rid of that ball real fast, and make some big plays, and it looks like that's what they did, So yeah, man, really depressing, but. I knew, hey, there's 4 quarters of football, right? And you just, it's never over till it's over. And I kind of, with the second half, I figured, hopefully these guys make some adjustments, and come in here and we'll be able to come back. And, and slowly but surely they did, even though they little bumps along the way, a couple of effective turnovers and whatnot, but they overcame them, Jimmy, at the end of the day, even though he started out a little ruggish, he came back, made the plays he had to, got downfield, was getting first downs, moving the chains, and, eventually found ourselves back in the end zone. But it was, so, he did what he had to do. So, but more on that in a minute because, today's special show, because, I got some special guests that I want to introduce to you. First of all, I want to introduce to you a special friend that I met when I was on the road. When I was on Philadelphia, with the Niner invasion, we were turning out Detroit and we were turning out Philadelphia, and they were just like getting all sick of us and everything. Well, I came across the Niner faithful that I started talking to. He's from New York, and I want to go ahead and introduce him at this time. And you know how I do it, David, when I introduce somebody, right? I try my best to do it right, but I want to bring in. See, so many controls here. I get as if I could do everything at once, but I'm ready to bring in my boy from New York City. He goes by the name of Monte, and he is the Niner faithful from New York City. Monte, here you are, brother. Welcome to the show. Let's give him a clap for that. Give him a clap. Niner faithful participation, right? Hey Monty, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me on the 49ers squad out here with the faithful.
Yeah, that's right, boy. I tell you, man, you don't know how much it means to me to have you on the show with us, man. I really love it because I always wanted to have somebody from the East Coast. I have some family over there, but they're not 49er fans, so I can't really have them on the show.
Yeah.
I can't really have them on the show, so it ain't doing me no good. So I said, man, I gotta make me some new friends. I gotta find me some new 49er faithful friends. So, it's great to have you on the show, Monty. Man, we're gonna talk some Niners here, but again, we got another special guest. We're gonna bring in on the show. Really excited to have on here. He checks in from the 707 up north, Northern California, Eureka. Goes by the name of Niner Sam. Sam, don't get too nervous. I gotta give you the proper intro too, man. So let me get set up and do it right. We do it right. Okay, here we go. Introducing from the northern Southern California, the 707. Let's bring in our guy, Niners Sam. Let's do that.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up, Niners Sam? What's going on, man? Great to have you on the 49ers Free Squad, man. Are you guys ready to have some fun and talk some Niners or what?
Absolutely, brother.
Okay. Enough with this special face. Let's talk San Francisco 49ers, man. Hey, guys, and let me get my headphones off so I can hear you guys better on my speakers. I could wear those when I hear music and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so like I said, we're talking, and now let me ask you, Monty, because, you know, you special guest, you're coming in all the way from the East Coast. We'll start with you. Man, you watched the game on Sunday. First of all, how did you feel about going into the game? Like, what was your perspective, and what did you think? How did you feel about it? Like, did you feel good? Did you feel good at first, knowing like we're gonna do it?
I always feel good going into the games. You know what I mean? Got to have that faith. But honestly, after that Philly win that we to be honest, we squeaked that Philly win out. We're a very slow start, and I know this was a whole different team with Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, and to see them get off to that slow start again, kind of, it was just, I knew our back was up against the wall, and you know, luckily in Philly we held them to 3 and we were able to stay in the game, but eventually Aaron Rodgers is going to get in that end zone. You know what I mean? So, but
yes, indeed.
I went in there strong, and I always keep the faith, but, you know, at the edge of my seat the whole time because it was a very close, tight game, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. And it was a tight game. And you know what? And even, you know, we could even look back at Detroit, right? I mean, they kind of like escaped the narrow one there, too. I mean, it was a little sloppy ending, you know what I'm saying?
The first two games were a little nail biters in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they were. Sam, tell me, how did you feel like going into the game? I mean, you know, the Niners taking on Green Bay here at home, first game at home. I mean, you know.
I mean, first off, it was nice to see fans in the stands again. That almost brought tears to my eyes, to be honest. I mean, I wasn't there, but I knew you guys, some of you guys were. Oh, I was jealous, let me tell you. It was, I mean, you know, of course, like Monty said, you got to keep the faith. I had the faith. But let me tell you, when I went to dinner at halftime, I was kind of glad, but it was nice to see that we had a good comeback, at least not all the way, but we got close. We got close, and oh boy, it was a fun game. I did watch the reruns, and I'm looking forward to the Seahawks game. I tell you that.
Oh, okay. No, don't get ahead of me now, Sam, because we're gonna talk to the Seahawks, brother. Hey, David, man. So tell me what, you know. You also going into the game, you know, did you how did you feel about this? Did you know it was gonna be a tough grinder, or what'd you think? Do you think we pulled this one out?
No, you know, when we did our score predictions, we were all 30-something to freaking 20. We thought we were gonna blow them out, but you know, you can never count out Aaron Rodgers, even though he doesn't want to be in Green Bay anymore. But you know, I felt good going into it. The game was going on, you know, slow start. Turnovers killed us. But it is what it is. We got to move on. Get ready for Seattle.
Yeah, I actually, me myself personally, I felt, you know, I felt good about it because, I mean, I knew it was going to be a grinder. I knew it was going to be a tough game, you know, because, I mean, you know, because Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers, I mean, they're a great team. And Aaron Rodgers, you know, this guy always brings it, you know, and but my thing is that these guys were coming off of a Monday night game and then had to come all the way, you know, who they play on Monday night? Who was it again? Anybody remember? It was Monday night, right?
That's a trick question.
Anyway, yeah, but
the Detroit game.
Detroit. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I think Detroit actually was they were, if I remember correctly, I think they were kind of up on them, right?
Yeah, it happened
early.
They came back. Oh, okay, so they came back or whatever, you know, did their thing. I think it was still kind of a close game, but they came back, won it, and stuff. So I kind of thought, okay, you know, so these guys on the road come from Monday night. They're probably not going to be on their best game. I said they'll probably come out in the beginning, maybe try to punch us in the mouth a little bit, but, you know, we'll come back, rope-a-dope, you know, bam, right back in your face and make a good game of it. And it pretty much went down the way I expected. But again, another thrilling ending. You know, we drove downfield. The whole time I'm watching the clock, man. I mean, I'm watching the clock like, please don't leave this dude much time on the clock to come back because I'm going, you know. But, you know, and bringing that up, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but, you know, how do you feel that Jimmy managed Jimmy and maybe Kyle, you know, hand in hand, managed them last few seconds of that drive? Because, and the reason why I bring it up, you know, when I got home, I had to watch the game again, you know, really get a better perspective and look at everything. So I'm looking at it, I'm thinking like, you know, if he'd have just kind of didn't hike, like, you know, Debo got like that in the end, Debo got that first down, you know, and then quickly they got up there, you know, was getting ready to do the next play, which I think went to Kittle, and he got a first down, but he hiked the ball with like 12 seconds. It was like 12 seconds on the play clock, you know, you know, and so I'm kind of thinking like if he kind of waited maybe at least 10 more seconds, 10 seconds, you know, that would have kind of brought the clock down a little more, you know, and then Kittle gets the first down, right? And then the next play, I don't know, I think something happened, but then he went to Juszczyk, right? And then he finally scored. But again, he hiked the ball like at 12 seconds. So I'm thinking like if he'd have just kind of, you know, if Kyle or somebody would have caught that, I would have been like, hey, you know what? Hey, Jimmy, why don't you just wait till you get down to about 3 seconds, then hike the ball, you know, because we got to take as much time off the clock. You know, I don't think Aaron Rodgers would have had as much time, but I'm thinking about it, and I'm saying to myself, well, you know what? You caught up in the moment. You know you got to score a touchdown because you have to score a touchdown.
I was going to say it was momentum. I think it was just momentum. Should have momentum. Kyle probably just wanted to get the ball in the end zone. Mm-hmm. I mean, what are you going to do?
What do you think, Monty? Like, you know,
I think it could be also Jimmy was trying. You know, the defense is sitting there waiting for them to kill the clock out and expecting them to snap the ball with maybe 3 or 4 seconds left. So maybe he was trying to catch him off guard and snap it a little earlier. They still kill the clock other ways. I mean, nobody expected Juszczyk to get in, but you can't be mad at him for getting in because you can't, you know, lay down on the one. You know, your instinct is to put that ball over the goal line. So, I mean, to me, honestly, 37 seconds left. It's not a lot of time, but with Aaron Rodgers, I just can't see how you let those 2 passes happen with 37 seconds, especially knowing that they only need a field goal. You cannot. Davante Adams has 16 targets all game. He was killing you all game. There's no way. I get it. You leave this. You can't let him get to the sideline to stop the clock because they have no timeouts. But you cannot let him get over the middle like that, wide open on 2 consecutive plays. Yeah. They went down 60 yards in 10 seconds. You can't. And for our defense that's supposed to be stout, I don't know about DeMeco Ryans, right? I'm still a little skeptical about him, but you can't let that happen. You can't let that happen.
Yeah,
that's my bottom line. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. What about you, Sam? You feel kind of the same way like that? Now we're going back to the last 30 seconds of the game. How do you feel like the Niners played that defensively?
Well, like I said, I to be honest, I did not get the full view because I was out at dinner, but I did rewatch it, and it just blew my mind. Mm-hmm. Just because it's like what Monty said, you know, we scored with the momentum we had, and then the defense made the big plays up, and look what happened. We ended up losing.
Mm-hmm. Dave, would you got anything to say about that, man?
I just don't. Yeah, those 2 passes is like, look, they're playing like a deep zone. Like, you got to play man to man on them. You gotta, you got to stick on Davante like glue. Hit him in the mouth at the line, maybe real quick. You know, do something to him.
The guy practically got knocked out, didn't he? And he came.
Oh yeah.
I still don't know how they let him back in. He was back in two plays later. After he got laid out.
Exactly.
I don't understand that, but
I don't understand it neither because I'm telling you, I saw that from where I was sitting. That brother laid there on the ground lifeless. I mean,
he was motionless for a few. Yes, he was.
Yeah, but when I went back watching it on TV, seeing a more close up of it, you know, the camera kind of really panned up into his his face mask, you know, so it looked like his eyes were open. It wasn't like he was knocked out, like totally like not alert, you know, to himself. So I I kind of thought, well, yeah, maybe he wasn't as badly hit as I thought, to the point where he was knocked out, but I don't know. He was acting or playing it pretty well, like he was knocked out, because he didn't move. You know what I mean? I kind of thought like, whoa, this is serious. I mean, I thought this was like, this wasn't
the
good.
way he laid there. I thought it was serious too. He wasn't moving for at first.
Yeah. So, but you're right. I agree with Monty that the Niners. I mean, I always say his name wrong. D'Amico. Thank you, D'Amico Ryan's defensive coordinator. Man, I think the guy. I mean, this guy. Yeah, you had what's his name in there beating us all game. You know what I'm saying? But you're not even gonna put one guy above him, one below him, and just track him where he goes. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he was the only guy making most of the plays for the with Rodgers the whole game.
Yep.
And I mean, I get it. He's new defensive coordinator, and maybe he just, I don't know, for whatever reason they went into the what was like a zone prevent defense. I know they were kind of protecting him because they didn't want him to run out of bounds, to stop the clock. So they were trying to keep these guys in.
They were giving up the middle, yeah.
Yeah, but man, Devontae Adams was killing us like the whole game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you, put everybody on him. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let the other guys beat you in that moment.
Thank you.
I would have been happy if Lazard caught the ball or freaking Scanlon. You can't let Adam get that ball. You got to put 2 men on him at least.
Exactly. Exactly, man. So I'm just like, man, I don't know. I kind of left my head, kind of scratching on that one, because obviously, watching it back on TV, you look like Rodgers just looked like, he was probably like, okay, bro, get ready for these passes. I'm throwing right to you. You just get open and grab them. You know what I mean? Because he just chucked them suckers, and he made big plays. Adams made big plays, great catches, and getting them downfield really quick for that field goal. And so yeah, a tough one, guys. Tough one to lose. Of course, that was the one I was like hoping we wouldn't lose, because with Seattle coming up now around the corner, it's kind of like, okay, now we got the divisional, game we got to worry about, and we know when Seattle comes to town, it's going to be a tough one. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know these guys lost 2 games already.
Yeah, they're going to be hungry.
I have a feeling they ain't going to be looking to lose a 3rd one. And they said, as a matter of fact, caught it on NFL Network today, said Wilson, he's never lost 3 games in a row.
Yes, I saw that too.
Is that right?
That's a stat. He never lost 3 games in a row.
Yeah, and then Jimmy G's like 1-2 against them. So I'm going like, oh boy, now are they gonna take a page out of the Green Bay Packers, and him and Lockett gonna freaking go at our secondary, our secondary. What are they gonna do about the secondary, guys?
It's so weak right now. It's so weak.
Yeah, you
can't go on one-on-one coverage with Lockett and Metcalf. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be a repeat of last week with Adams. They got to do. He got to make. Ryan's got to make an adjustment. He never made an adjustment for the quick snaps and the quick throws to the shoulder fades to Adams all game. They kept doing it. They kept killing him. He never made an adjustment. You got to make an adjustment now.
Yeah,
they're gonna look at that and they're gonna try and eat it up because we're soft in the secondary right now with all the injuries, especially.
Yeah. So, Monty, if you're a defensive coordinator, what do you think is the remedy to with our secondary, knowing what you have to work with? What do you feel is what would you come out and do?
I mean, you got to have your faith in your guys to go man to man to cover them 1-on-1. But I just didn't. What I didn't understand is I'm seeing them, the corners playing them 1-on-1, and then not looking back at the ball. And they know they released the quarterback. Aaron Rodgers was getting rid of this ball so quick, and they're just looking, and all Devontae Adams had to do was just go up and catch it because they're not even looking back to see where the ball is. They're just playing the man. I mean, it's tough to say what they can do to adjust it because, obviously we're in a tough spot. Lenore's a rookie. Mosley's coming off injury. Was his first game back. You got to have faith in Ward and Tartt because they've been there long, but they would. And Quan got burnt on that first one, and obviously he got injured on that one. But I mean, and the pass interferences. Let's talk about that. That didn't help our case at all. The pass interferences, the penalties. We gotta limit the penalties if you want to win that game, because you can't get you just gotta play tough and play smart, man. Because a couple of those pass interferences, if all they did was turn around and look back at the ball, they probably wouldn't have thrown the flag.
Yeah,
that's true. And you're right. That was a cause of a lot of first downs in that game.
Oh,
I think
all three of them happened on third down.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? That might have been smartness with Aaron Rodgers, because he probably thought, hey, they haven't been able to stop Adams all game, so let me check it out there to him again and see if he draws that penalty. And that's what happened. I mean, I think you had like everybody on him at one point, right? You had like Lenore, Emmanuel Mosley, Dante Johnson.
Dante Johnson looked lost out there. Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know how he keeps getting back on the team.
Injuries, man. Injuries. That's what it is.
That's it.
It's the depth chart now.
Drake Kirkpatrick.
Who else do we get to have?
I don't know, but we signed Drake Kirkpatrick. Where is he? He hasn't even
exactly. I got a question for you guys, and David. Let me ask you, David, this question, man. Now, I don't know if it's me or not, but what the heck happened to Sherfield? I mean, now I didn't read anything. I didn't see. I did not read anything about this guy being injured or any injury reserve. Now I'm glad to see Brandon Ayuk come back, and he kind of came back, did his thing, made some good plays and stuff, and it was good to see him out there. But I'm going, are you trying to tell me that he just all of a sudden he just blossomed and just put Sherfield on the shelf now, or what? Did
he suit up?
See him out there at all?
Yeah, he was suited. He was suited.
Okay.
Now tell me this: was he on I don't know, remember, but was he on special teams?
I don't know.
Like, was he one of the guys? Okay,
I think he was, because I think that's when I remember when I saw 81 running across the field when I was watching the game. I said, "Damn, I haven't seen him out there on the offense at all."
Yeah. I think he was on special teams, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look back at tape again and look, but I'm surprised he wasn't in the mix more. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I have no idea.
and Green Bay. Their corners, I mean, like, they didn't have their best corners out there neither.
No.
Am I right? I mean, they had one guy, I think that was a rookie. I mean, I would have been picking on that dude all day.
To be honest, I didn't even know Green Bay was supposed to have good defense.
They didn't. I mean, well,
it's okay, but I didn't think it was.
They showed up and played. Yeah, but this is the thing that's even more of a shocker. They had like two rookies that started on the offensive line that looked like they've been playing together for years. I mean, like, I'm up here thinking, hey, Bosa's going to wreck shop in this game. He's going against a rookie left tackle. I don't know what the guy's name was, but
But did anybody else notice, going back to D'Amico Ryans, the first drive of the game, Bosa was a beast. He batted the one ball. He made two pressures. He stopped him and saved him to a field goal. Second drive comes out. Bosa wasn't even on the field. Bosa wasn't even on the field until Green Bay got in the red zone. I get he's coming back from injury or something, but this guy's a game. You got, like you said, you got a rookie left tackle. This guy's a game changer. I mean, there's plenty of time to give him a rest down the line. This is the second drive of the game, and you don't get them on the field until they're in the red zone, and then they score that touchdown. I didn't understand that. I'm like sitting here watching, and I forget who's 56, but number 56 was on the end.
That was Bacham, I think. The guy they picked up from Los Angeles, the linebacker.
Yeah. So I'm like, where the hell is Bosa? Why is he not? He just dominated that he had 3 plays on that sequence where he almost sacked them. Like I said, he batted that one down where Aaron Rodgers had to catch it and get sacked. He was a force. And then second drive of the game, he's nowhere to be found. There's so many drives just like that. I'm out there, I'm like, where Bosa don't come until they're in the red zone. Why? What are you holding back for? Because you know what? The pressure is what makes our secondary better. If you can't get that pressure, the secondary is going to get eaten up alive.
Okay.
Do you think it has anything to do with the new defensive coordinator not wanting to put Bosa out there until the last minute because he gets hurt? Then it looks bad on the new guy.
He could have been taken out though. I mean, because like you said, Monty, he came out. The guy was putting some pressure on the quarterback, and the guy he was kind of like all over the place.
Yeah,
maybe he had to come out just to get some Gatorade and water. I don't know. And
it's
then
the second drive of the game. I guess we did go on a quick 3-and-out and gave him the ball right back. So there's a possibility they wanted to rest him, and I know with that wide 9 defense that they run, it's a lot of rotations because they get winded real quick because they're covering a lot of ground. But I don't know. Man. I was like, why the hell is he not in this game right now? After that dominant performance he had in the first drive, why is he sitting on the bench?
Yeah.
It was
Maybe he got gassed out, man. Because he says he got to get on that oxygen sometimes.
Yeah.
In the Bay Area, we're not that high up in elevation.
Yeah, but when you run around, Bosa plays a lot, man. And
he's running across the
guy's
field.
taking on like he's first of all, this is the thing that chaps me. The guy's, he's getting chipped or whatever. He's always taking on almost 2 defenders, and when he's got one guy on him, they're grabbing his jersey. He's being pulled, yanked, arm being, yanked over, and not one damn flag. I think maybe got like one call the whole game.
At least they called that one.
Yeah, that's true. And and if he didn't face mask and grabbed him somewhere else, they probably wouldn't have called it. It took like a face mask to throw a flag. Like, come on.
Right on TV.
I want to know when he's going to start getting some damn respect in this league, man. Because I just feel like the refs, man, ain't like they're not giving him no kind of they're not even like looking his way, or if they're seeing them holding calls, man, they're not even trying to throw the flags on, man. It's like
they're making him work for his Hall of Fame status.
Is that what it is? Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
Well, I just say, you know what? Call a fair game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're a referee, and you guys, these line judges all out there. You should be seeing that stuff's right there in front of you. I could, if I'm spotting it from section 4, whatever, up on the upper level of the game, and this ain't. I'm not just
without
I'm not talking about
game
3. I'm talking about game 2. I'm talking about game 1.
Yep.
Man, Bosa have been getting held on a lot. He had a ripped jersey one time. They showed his jersey was all ripped and torn. If that's not a sign that he's getting grabbed and pulled and yanked at, like, come on.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just like, when are they gonna give the man some respect? I know he's still kind of. He's not a rookie no more, but he's still a young guy, young stud, and finally back for maybe his real second year so far. So I don't know. Maybe he's still got to build his pro athlete status or something. I don't know. Maybe it takes a while. Maybe it takes a while to get that kind of respect from the refs. I don't know. But yeah, Monty, you talked about not only Bosa, but at first, I was kind of tripping because when I left the game, I kind of was thinking like, did I remember even seeing D Ford out there?
Another one. Yeah.
I was like, where's he at? Because he didn't play a lot of downs,
Nope.
And I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little itchy about Eric Armstead, man. Like this guy plays defensive end, right, on the left side, and I don't know. I noticed it more when I got home and I watched the videotape. But man, he didn't look like he was putting any pressure at all whatsoever. And I know the guy's a little dinged up. I think he's got a little injury going on, a little injury bug. But I don't know. How do you feel about Eric Armstead?
They should have paid Defoe and traded Armstead. That's what they should have did.
Yeah, they were going to get as much as they got though.
No, I know they weren't going to get as much for Armstead as they did for Buckner, but
yeah, I would have. Yeah, for sure, should have kept Buckner for sure.
Oh man,
that's salary cap casualty.
Yeah,
you got all these other positions.
Unfortunately,
I don't know about Eric Armstead. Like even last year, I wasn't like. This guy just seemed like he kind of disappeared off the planet.
He had that great season because Buckner was next to him.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
but why not keep him back in? Why not keep him as defensive tackles and put him on defensive end? I thought that's where Bakken was supposed to go, or this other guy, Arden Key. Yeah. Oh yeah, well Kinlaw, Armstead in the defensive tackle position inside, and then both on the outside. D Ford on the outside.
Right. But D Ford's not getting playing time, and then moving Armstead over there, which I don't understand that.
Now, do you feel like that baby in D Ford? Do you think when I say baby, I'm talking about he's been banged up, been having the back issue and all that, but he's supposed to be better this year. But maybe they're just right because it's a long season,
Yeah.
Maybe they're kind of taking it easy, with D Ford and try not to, overwork this guy too much. You know what I mean? Because they just know, what he's been through. You kind of want to maybe save him a little bit for later on in the season.
I don't know. He hasn't been on the injury report, like to practice or anything. He hasn't been sitting out. So he should be a full go. Shouldn't be, keeping him out the whole time.
Our guy Marty Henderson checks and said this will be a long season. You got that right. 14 more. We got 14 more games. It still feels like the beginning of the season. Played 3 already.
This defensive backs are gonna have a long season.
Yeah, let me see.
They already are having a long season.
Monica checks in. I felt it was going to be close. We beat them last time with the running game. This time, no Mostert. That's true. Running back situation ain't looking too good neither.
Where was Trey Sermon? They bring Trey Sermon, and then they're starting Trey Sermon, and Juice gets the first handoff. You didn't see him play the third play of the game, and he kind of after the third play of the game, it seemed like Kyle abandoned the run and was going just straight to the pass, which is unlike him. So
yeah, I think they had to because, I don't know. To me, Trey Sermon in the beginning of the game, at least first half, he wasn't playing his best. He was getting stopped a lot, and I think maybe that's why he felt like, okay, maybe I got to go to the passing game a little bit more, And for me personally, I wish I'd seen Juszczyk more involved in the passing game, I'm talking like from other games past, because it seemed like, he's a blocker fullback, always blocking for the run, which is good. You need him for that. But, it's like, why this guy got the talent? Like, why don't you get him more involved in some of the plays? You know what I'm saying? And
little short, quick passes, 3, 4, 5 yard passes. He's always game for those.
Look at the touchdown he made. You know what I'm saying? He caught the pass. Good pass caught. He turns around, muscles in for the touchdown. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just feel like to me, in past games, I don't feel like he gets utilized enough, personally. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, no, am I tripping or what?
I think Shanahan loves to use him. He uses him a lot. I think this year's Kyle Shanahan's offense doesn't look as widespread as the previous years. He seems to be like, I don't know. He had more trick plays, more movement, and he hasn't been. To me, it hasn't been much. What do you call them? The reverses and stuff like that. I can't think of the word that they use, but
Oh yeah. I know what you're saying.
They haven't been using the variety in the offense. You have Debo, you have Kittle. Kittle, what do you have? He doesn't have a touchdown yet, right? Did you score a touchdown yet, Kittle?
Mm-hmm.
No, you're right. I don't think he has.
They're spreading the ball around though.
David, look it up, David. You got
got my stat sheet right here.
All 11 touchdowns were scored by a different person, but Kittle's not involved as much as he should be. I think that's why I think they need to get more involved.
That's true, but would you say because he's getting double teamed a lot, it's harder for Jimmy to find him and get the ball to him? Because it seems like if it's the one guy they are keeping in check on the offense is George Kittle, because they know how.
And it also pertains to the running game being non-existent, because the running game opens up the play action and opens up everything, and creates more opening, for the receivers. But right now, our run game is a little suspect right now, especially after most. Elijah Mitchell. Hopefully we get Mitchell back next week. We'll see what happens.
Hey, what did you guys think about that Cannon kid that ran that ball back at the end of the
huge momentum change?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was. I forgot about that guy. I know they signed him about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago or something like that, but picked him up from New Orleans, not New Orleans, Panthers, I think. Got what team? But anyway, matter of fact, do I have it? I guess I thought I'd written it down. I didn't. But anyway, yeah, he did a good job. That guy looked like he had some wheels, but he is a running back. It makes me wonder, will this guy get involved in the Seattle game coming up this Sunday?
It all depends if Mitchell dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's another thing. I don't know what. I haven't heard. Anybody heard any update on Elijah Mitchell? He
was practicing with the non-contact jersey on, so he's running through.
Oh, he was. Well, that's a good sign.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah. What about
Hasty? Yeah, Hasty's out. He's on IR.
He's the one that got the high ankle sprain, right?
Yeah.
So who am I missing? Elijah Mitchell, McCasey, and who's the?
Mostert.
You know what? Well, no, not Mostert, but oh, wait, Elijah Mitchell, McCasey.
Kerryon Johnson, we picked up.
Well, he hasn't played though yet, right?
No.
Maybe it's Mostert. I'm thinking of. I mean, not Mostert.
Wilson. Jeff Wilson.
Wilson hasn't played at all.
He should. Yeah, he hasn't played yet, but he should be back. I'm thinking. I don't know what week 7 or 8 if we're lucky. Hopefully about middle of the season, but it'd be nice to get him back. You know. But real quick, let me see here. Just to go over some of the latest Niner news. 49ers signed cornerback. Oh, he signed cornerback Buster Screen. Funny name. I don't know much about this guy.
I was gonna say, where's he from?
He was with Chicago.
Yeah.
Was it Chicago? I was gonna say
yeah.
Ravens. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, they did sign. I think today they did finally sign cornerback Buster Screen. Let's see, players they got. They did mention that Maurice Hurst, who had the high ankle sprain, and cornerback Devontae Harris, who had the hamstring, both that were on INR to be cleared for the practice this week. So hopefully that might be some good help coming back. Defensive back K'Wan Williams got a calf strain, will be out a while. And a guy, cornerback Josh Norman, excuse me. He had the lung contusion, yeah, and
it's crazy.
I guess he ended up being pulled out because he was. They said he was kind of spitting up blood a little bit, which is never good.
Never a good sign. Yeah, I saw that. I don't look too good at all.
But he's talking about coming back. He said, he says he'd be back on to play on Sunday. So, however, Kyle was like, he's still got to go through, got to get cleared, before he can play. So he might be back on Sunday. That would be good if we could at least get him back, considering our secondary issues that we're having. Let's see. Oh yeah, Trenton Cannon. Yeah, okay. He was claimed off waivers from the Ravens. It was the Ravens. So who knows how this kid might? I don't know if they'll get him ready as far as running back duties. I don't know how well he knows the offense and how much he can bring, to the team right now. But we also have tight end.
Give him a sweeps. All the sweeps around the corner.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because he got the speed. Yeah, he definitely got the speed. And then you got tight end George Kittle. He had a little calf injury. He's kind of day to day. I have a feeling George will be back because he's a tough son of a gun. And also the big news, I think one of you guys hit on it earlier, but Sherman now plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But Monty said he ain't worried about that slow old Uncle Sherman. Yeah, any guy he defends that got speed, he's gonna get burnt bad.
We need to move him over to safety. He's probably more productive at safety. He is a corner now.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta say I agree with that. So yeah, that's about it as far as Niner news and everything. I don't know if you guys have heard anything else other than what I have down here, or heard any any more new signings, or have the Niners been looking at anybody else that we don't know about? It seems like they got guys coming in every other day that they're looking at.
They're signing 3 guys every week.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. All right, so. Okay, Seahawks coming up, man, this Sunday, 1:00 here, Pacific time. I guess that would be, let's see.
4:00.
What time is that? What? 4. Okay, that's right. 4 hours at night. 4 o'clock. That's one thing that's cool I miss about the East Coast, man. Like, games come on late there. Like, Monday night game come on like almost 9 o'clock, right? And it don't get over till
that Sunday night Green Bay game. I have to be at work at 5 in the morning. That was pretty fast.
So, real quick now, we got the game against the Sea. What do they want to call them?
Sea Chickens.
Sea Chickens, yeah. The Sea Chickens on Sunday. Now, like I said, Wilson never lost 3 in a row before, but he's lost 2
He's
so far now.
He's going to lose 3 in a row now.
He's going to lose 3 in a row now. Monte calling it, baby.
Jinxed him.
Oh, man. So, yeah, guys. So what do you think about that? David, tell me how you feel Niners going into this against the Seahawks, man.
Well, Monty already brought it up, but we're gonna be in trouble with those 2 wide receivers they got over there. You got to get that pressure on Wilson, even though we don't want him running either. But hopefully we got Fred chasing him down. But you got to establish the running game, whoever we have. Shanny has to freaking stick to it. Once that happens, we can start doing his option to Kittle when he rolls out. Roll out to Kittle every pass. He's always open.
Yeah.
He'll get at least 20, 25 yards every time with that catch.
Yeah, and you're right. I think they really need to heavily get him more involved. Again, mix it up. A lot of different people. Show a lot of different stuff. Don't make things so simple and easy. For these guys, because I was gonna say, Sam, what do you think about Seattle game coming up, man?
I think offense needs to start out hot. We don't need to drop those little screen passes. Receivers need to catch the balls. Defense, I'm confident in our defense. Let me tell you. I mean, even though especially in the was it the Detroit game, we were up by first game we were up by 20 some odd points, 41-33, I believe was the final score. I'm still confident if we get the offense firing on all cylinders off the bat, I can almost guarantee that our defense will carry that momentum throughout not only the first, second, third quarter, but also now through the fourth.
Yeah, our defense have been helping Jimmy out a lot.
Yeah, they have. Boy, they have. And you know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, the Philly.
No, I was just going to say, it's still early in the season, guys. And if anything, if you know Niner history really good, we don't always start out so great. You know what I mean? But as the season goes along, we get better, And I always say it's not how you start, it's how you finish, So I think these guys, with, like I said, with a new defensive coordinator and just, dealing with the guys and everyone just getting on the same page, it's going to just take a little more time for it to come together, and then once we get back, because we should get back our guy Jordan, he was a good pass rusher, the one that was suspended for like 6 games. So after the bye week, I think he should be back in tip-top shape, ready to go.
Oh, yes.
So in that, and he was, man, now if he's anything like he was last year, that kid was getting up on it. You know what I'm saying? So they have more guys to kind of rotate on the defensive end, which will help out a lot. But yeah, the thing that scares me, I'm worried about is the defensive backfield, our cornerbacks, because we're talking Wilson and freaking Metcalf, who's this guy's coming on as a beast, and of course Lockett. I mean that's really just go-to guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the dude. He don't even have to look downfield, but just chuck it up in the air and figure he'll catch it. So
yeah, can't let him get behind our safety.
Yeah, I expect Manuel Mosley probably to defend Metcalf a lot because he tends to play him pretty good. And then they're gonna probably have to really double team and keep a good spy on Lockett, man. You can't let this guy just roam around. He's got good speed, man. He's good at getting open in them areas. It's like he knows exactly where to run to, where where Willie can chuck them balls downfield. He knows exactly where they're gonna go. They just got a good 1-2 punch together. So I don't know, guys. This was actually originally one of the ones I picked that I didn't think the Niners would win. I figured it was going to be a close game and probably lose by 3. But you know what? I think our boys, after the big loss last week, I think the boys going to be pumped up, man. They're going to bring it, and like Monty said, man, we're going to give Willie the first time ever, third row in a loss. 3 losses. Russell Wilson going to take it. But that's going to be a good game. I have feeling another grinder because every time we play these guys, you guys know it comes down. It seems like it always comes down right to the wire, like every single time, man. So I expect another knuckle crunch there.
I assume you're going to be at the game, Doug?
Of course.
Yeah.
David, you going too?
Yep, we'll be there.
Monty, what about you? Flying in?
He's going to watch from afar.
I was going to say, if you fly in, hell, I'll drive down.
Shit. I'll be right here. I'll be right here in La Cueva watching it. Right in the cave.
He gonna be right there in the 49er cave, feeling all that.
I was gonna say
that Niner particles coming down over him. He's gonna be like, "Yeah,
bad place to watch it."
It's funny. My wife says to me the other day, "Oh, my niece is having a Halloween party." I said, Saturday or Sunday? They said Sunday. I said, I won't be there. What do you mean you won't be there? I said, the Niners are playing on Halloween, a 1 o'clock game. What time is the party? 2 o'clock. I said, all right, I'll meet you later after the game.
Yeah.
You serious? Game's on. The game's on.
You'll leave some candy outside the door, right?
That's it.
Man, Monte is devoted, man. That's what I love about this brother, man. I mean, he's 49er out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at all the shrine behind him. Boy, I got the shit. That's like the 49er Hall of Fame in that room right there.
Doug might already know this. How'd you become a faithful, Monty?
When I started watching football out here in New York, 86, 87, 88, that was the time, Rice, Montana, and I was a huge Rice fan. And I became a fan ever since. I look back in the history, you know. Like Doug said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. In 81, remember, they lost their first 3 games and won their next 13 to win the Super Bowl. So, you know, it's a long season, but we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Shoot, right. Hey, you think that season was a bad start? Remember, if you guys remember 88.
Yes.
That was a pitiful season. That is one to go to the Super Bowl, but they went. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that was the year I was kind of like, we ain't gonna make it there this year, that's for sure. You know, but man, you know, my boy Montana though, but turned it up when he needed to, and shoot, went on the road. We had oh man, don't even get me started on that. We'll be on here for another hour. Oh man, don't let me get started. But listen. I want to take this time to thank Monte from New York City, Niner Faithful, man, for joining us, man. I really appreciate your time. You know, baby. Yeah. Love that towel. That's the one I wore at the game, too. Yeah. But I appreciate you coming on, man. We're going to be, you know, would love to have you come back, man, and, you know, talk some more Niners and stuff. So I just want to say appreciate you, man. And I know you got to work tomorrow. It's late over there on the East Coast and stuff, but you know, look forward to seeing you again real soon.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, and I look forward to being on again anytime. Love to talk Niners all day.
All right, man. I love it, man. I love it. That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm just looking for some 49er faithful friends, man. Come on the show, talk Niners.
Always.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go and stuff. So again, we'll be in touch, man. And look forward to seeing you again real soon, bro.
Likewise.
Hey, take care, Monte.
Take it easy, Sam, Dave. Nice meeting you guys.
Yep. All right. See you
all right.
Soon. And Sam, I don't want to keep you any longer, brother, because we're going to tidy up this show right now because, you know, I got some last formalities and good stuff. But I appreciate you also coming on the show, being with us and doing our thing. You know what I mean?
Thanks for having me, Doug. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. And, you know, keep representing up there in the north, man. Northern California, baby.
You got it, brother.
The 707 in the house representing.
Absolutely. Take care, guys.
All right, man.
Sam.
All right, Sam. All right, man. Well, hey, good show. Now, before I go, I got to cover David some formalities. I don't want to forget because sometimes I get so caught up in what I'm doing. I forget to mention a few things that I got to mention. So before we go, I want to remind the Niner faithful that out there watching. First of all, you know what, David?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm doing 2 things at once. My brain's all over the place. But you know what, man? We've been seriously blessed on this channel. 49 Street Squad, the faithful, is showing some love because let me tell you something. We are up to 80 subscribers.
80. All right.
80. And when I was in Philadelphia doing the show, man, last time I checked, it was only about 50. Mm-hmm. And I was happy then. I said, man, we got 50. You know, and then I was looking, you know, I was actually going back because, you know, some of the, some of the faithful that were leaving comments on some of the, videos and shows or whatever. You know, I was going back and reading the comments and, you know, getting back at some of the faithful and just, you know, thanking them. Hey, damn, thanks for watching and supporting the show, man. Love you and everything. And next thing you know, I said, it's so 80 subscribers. Nice. You know? I was like, wow. And that's a big thing to me because I'm telling you, a few weeks ago when we started, I was kind of like, it was looking rough. For a minute, it was looking rough. It was looking rough for me. I'm going, oh man, I said, where my faithful at? You know what I'm saying? But I know I haven't been on with the most steady times. I've kind of been all over the place. And, it's good to have a good steady time. I'm still working on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to be able to do get the faithful on and talk on comments or whatever, and say what they got to say and stuff. But yeah, I really I just want to say to the 49er faithful, I appreciate all the love, man, and because you guys got my back and shown the love, I still want to do the jersey giveaway. I have a Fred Warner throwback jersey that I want to give away. I got a jersey for a male, and I got a jersey for a female. So for not a male, not a female, hook both of y'all up, and I want to give these jerseys away. When I tell you when I'm going to give them away. You know what I'm going to give them away, David?
When?
David, guess.
Right now.
I would love to give it away right now, but no, not right now.
No,
not right now, David. I'm going to give them away when we reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm giving away these jerseys, and so if it falls like let's just say it reaches 100 over the weekend, because we're only like 20 subscribers away, right? If I'm doing the math right, so only 20 subscribers away. And once we get to 100, man, them jerseys are going. And I'm probably gonna do is most likely I'm gonna do probably like the radio shows, kind of like take like the 49th caller or something, and hopefully I can give it to the faithful fan that'll be watching. So I'll put the word out there, man. Hopefully you put the word out to everybody and let
you're gonna need a call station. Get all the whole family answering phones.
No, okay. Let's make it clear. Now I love my family and I know they support me in everything I do, but I really would like to bless somebody that's not family related, by blood, don't take it personal, but I just really like to support some of because man, there's a lot of people checking us out, man. They may not be a lot on the show watching when we're on because we're on rather late.
They're
especially
watching the videos though.
Yeah, but they go back and I'm getting like a lot of views on a lot of the shows. So I mean, they're out there, so that's always cool. So I really appreciate the 49er faithful and just to show some love back, because you guys show me so love. When we get to 100 subscribers, tell your friends, tell everybody, hey, man, just get on the 49 Street Squad, man, subscribe, man, because they're going to be giving away a Fred Warner jersey, and this sucker looks nice, man.
I'm looking at the videos right now. Do you know how many views your 49er invasion in Detroit?
Wait, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Oh.
I was going to just touch on that. I was going to tell you. Hey, we getting some love. If you guys haven't seen it, if you guys haven't seen the 49er invasion in Detroit yet, it's on the channel. You need to check it out because guess what? I got now. You might see a different number, but when I last looked at it, it was 639 views on there, and I've been
646 down.
Woo! 646, baby.
Yeah,
and I had to get it. I had to get the footage because I tell you, I never seen anything like it before. 49 faithful take over the way we just did. We took over Detroit, Philadelphia. We got the Philadelphia invasion on the channel too. You guys got to check that out because man, we turned Philadelphia out, and even though they were trying to scare us, you guys are crazy. Wear those jerseys in the city, like yeah, right, man. We got the 49 invasion, baby. Mess with one of us, you can mess with all of us, man. So, I mean, we were on the news in Philadelphia, okay. We were on the news. That's how much of an impact the San Francisco 49er faithful took over Philadelphia. We were on the news. I saw us on the news, man. So, hey, we put our foot down. We put our foot down wherever we go, and we make sure that everybody knows we're here. We're here to represent our team because we love our team. And, man, we're going to be in the stadium supporting our team. So, run gold to a dead note, right? But, yeah, so would you say 600 what?
46.
646, man. You know what? I might have to give something else away when I get like maybe 1,000 views on it. You know what? If all 640 whatever so people that watch that video, if y'all could just hit the like button, each one of you hit the like button.
I know,
because the likes are like only like 10 or 20. I don't know, something like that. I'm like, man, I see I got that many views, but nobody hit the like button for me, guys. Show some love. Hit the like button, subscribe. Man. Let's get there. Let's get to our total. Let's get to 100 subscribers so I can give away a Fred Warner jersey. Nice Fred Warner jersey, man. Matter of fact, I got it right here. Where's it at, David? There we go. We're gonna give a Fred Warner jersey giveaway, man. That's right, the throwback jersey, men's and female, because we represent both. We take care of both. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna give away the jersey, man. Can't wait to do that. Also, before we go, got a call from a special friend, man. That's who's a special person of a father of a special player that's on the 49ers, Mr. Dave Jones, dad of DL Jones. And, he's got his wonderful barbecue sauce that he has out, him and his son. They're in business together at this great, it's called Big Dave's All-American Barbecue Sauce. They got like 2 brands. And let me tell you something. If you guys are into tailgating, and I know you throw down with the ribs, burgers, whatever, like our boy Jonathan, Jonathan.
All right, I need to buy him some.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're gonna getting together. He's gonna hopefully ship me some. I'd love to give some out to 49 faithful that's tuning in, watching. And hook some people up with some barbecue. Big Dave's All-American Barbecue Sauce. And the great thing about it is that you can go online right here at www.thebigdavesbarbecue.com and order you some of this sauce, man. Let me get that little tag out the way so you can kind of see the sauce ball. See it right here? I don't know if you see it. You see it at the bottom?
Yep.
Okay. Go to the website, get you some of Big Dave's Barbecue, man. And from what I understand and been reading reviews about it, it's just the rage, man. It's great barbecue sauce, And the great thing about it, when you buy it, percentage of the sales go to the DJ Jones Foundation to empower and encourage and aid inner city youth. Okay, so it's also a good cause, because I love the players when they're giving back to their communities, especially when it comes to the youth, and that's always awesome, So we're going to support my brother, and he's a 9 player, man. Come on. And they got like 2 big wonderful flavors. They got the Big Dave's All-American 93 barbecue sauce, and they got the Big Dave's All-American Hawaiian gold barbecue sauce.
And they're on sale right now.
Gold. Yes, they're on sale.
They're on sale right now.
How you getting ahead of me so quick, David?
I was looking them up right now.
Yeah, if you go to the website right now, they're on sale for like $6.99.
Yeah, they're half off right now.
Order yourself some Big Dave's barbecue, man. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I guarantee you. All right. Way to go. So I'm glad I got that out the way. So yeah, make sure you guys keep showing the love. Hit the like button, subscribe, so we can get up to that 100, so I can give away these Fred jerseys, man. I want to bless somebody. I want to be able to bless.
I didn't know they were the 75th anniversary one too.
Got got the patch on there. 75th anniversary representative. This is the throwback jerseys, man.
I know.
These ain't like just the regular jerseys. These are throwback jerseys. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna bless somebody with that. And I have to put it out there, and hopefully, I'm gonna have to do this probably at an earlier show in time where more people will be kind of up, and because I want to give the East Coast folks a chance too, and make sure they're up. Yeah, they tune in and check it out. So, we'll be talking about it, spread the word, and hopefully, hopefully they spread the word and we get that out, man. So you ready to end this show there, David?
Yep.
Man, we appreciate all the 49er faithfuls out there. We love you guys. Keep tuning to 49 Street Squad, man. It's gonna be fun. More great things to come, man. More great things to come. And just want to tell you guys, love you. Stay 49er strong, and we're gonna get after some Seahawks this Sunday. We're going to get some Seahawks, the Sea Chickens. We're going to get the Sea Chickens this Sunday, baby. Oh, man, it's going to be on. It's going to be on fire, man. It's going to be another great game. So we'll see you guys. Peace out. Love y'all. And we are out of here.